We're here at BioWell Health, Battersea, London, where they've had a CELLER8 Max now for about 6 months. We're here to talk to Peter, one of the co-founders, their therapist, and see how they've been getting on with the product. Let's go check out their setup. Inside BioWell Health, they've got a whole host of biohacking technologies and therapies. They've got therapy rooms. Inside here, you've got hyperbaric oxygen therapy. You've got cryo chambers. They've got red light technology in these ones, and obviously, the latest high-intensity PEMF, the CELLER8 Max. And here is the high-intensity CELLER8 Max PEMF device. On the controller, you can change the intensities, the frequency, and the time, and you can power 2 applicators at once. Here you can see the body mat. You've got the large ring applicator, you've got the double ring applicator. This is what they kind of look like without the covers on. At BioWell Health, they put it onto a therapy bed. There's so many ways you can incorporate this into your own clinic. Let's go talk to one of the co-founders now and find out what feedback they're getting using high-intensity PEMF. So what made you discover PEMF therapy in the first place, and what made you think it would be a good therapy to add to BioWell Health?
Well, we met at the Health Optimization Summit, and you did a great job in getting people to your stand. I went on the CELLER8, sort of the chair mat, and I got instant relief, and I've got some aches and pains. So that was my first sort of association with you guys. And then immediately I just thought, hold on a minute, we've got to add this into BioWell because it complements everything else that we do.
So now you've been using it for like the last 6 months. What are your kind of initial takeaways and feedback that you've got from the device?
I think for me personally, I've got shoulder. I need both my shoulders replaced. Allegedly, my surgeon Andrew Wallace said that Scribs, you need both, completely replacing, which was a bit of a shock. And I'm only 52. I know I look a little bit older, but I use PEMF on my shoulders, on the back, near the sort of the scapula, and I use a small ring as well. Huge relief I get with a 20-minute session. I've also, I think, post-COVID, I've got a bit of neuropathy. So, and my ankles, I've got no cartilage either, so I have the rings on the feet in the morning. And again, instant relief. So that's me, but our clients coming in, oh my God. Some things are instantaneous. So a client came in with sciatica, on the PEMF, 20 minutes, got off, no sciatica. Tennis elbow, another one that literally was incredible. Other people obviously take time, so everyone's different. But it's one of our most popular treatments at the minute. So, but it complements everything we do, especially with the hyperbaric oxygen and cryo, and obviously red light. So we're delighted to have this partnership with you guys.
Are people coming in to use the PEMF therapy alone, or are they coming in predominantly to stack it with other therapies like your HBOT, like your cryo chambers? What's the kind of predominant reason people are coming in for it?
Everyone's different. We do have a lot of stacking, so people come in and HBOT and then combine it with PEMF. Same with red light and PEMF as well. So people do that. But God, the amount of walk-ins we get when they see that PEMF is here, and yes, so they are. Everyone's different. They are booking across stacking and individual therapies. We had some professional cricketers in the other day, England players, which was wonderful to see. And again, one of them had a shoulder issue. Literally, he's like, oh my God, it's great. So it's helping a huge amount of people. And I think a lot of people don't really realise how good it is and the benefits that come from regular use. Sometimes there is not I'll say the one-off miracle, but the one-off treatment that gets a result. But it's the consistency of use and linking it in with other therapies that really is absolutely key.
People that are coming in to use the therapy, are they predominantly like chronically ill? Are they sports people? Is it a combination of both? And what are they looking to get out of the therapy?
Again, we've got all walks of life in here. So there's four customer bases for us. There is a sports market, amateur and professional. The health optimizers, me, I just want to feel great. We've got the anti-aging and longevity market, but we've also got the medical market. So every single person that comes through asking for PEMF and our other treatments, everyone is different. So it goes across the board, all ages as well. So I think our oldest customer, both of them are absolutely brilliant, but they're in their 70s and 80s. And again, One has knee issues and one has shoulder, but it's part of their treatment plan with other treatments as well. So again, there's something for everyone with PEMF. And I, as I said before, I'm a huge fan because I get instant relief from it.
So how long typically is a session here on the PEMF at BioWell?
We've got two length sessions. We've got the 10-minute express for those that are time conscious, but also they just want to add it onto their other treatments. But the standalone treatment is usually half an hour, so a 20-minute session, but then making sure that they have time to get on the mat, get themselves sorted, and obviously get off. But yeah, we're talking because some clients say, can we go longer? Can I have an hour? Is there any benefit from that client and the science to go longer, or is it all linked to intensities?
So yeah, using the higher intensities, we recommend about 10 to 20 minutes as a recommendation. And if they want to use it for longer sessions, they can. You just turn the intensity down slightly and you can do it for up to 45 to an hour. So let's talk to one of the therapists now and get her spin on it, Abilene, and how they're using it on the clients. Okay, so how often is the PEMF being used in BioWell?
It's actually being used every day. And considering that we only had it since November, it's taken its popularity, I think, when people understand what the benefits are. And as our role is to explain to them, and from my perspective, I use it daily and I've noticed the benefits. So, when you explain to somebody how it could help them, whether it's a sports injury, inflammation, they're quite keen to use it. So we found that it's really popular.
And you're using it yourself for your shoulder injury, aren't you?
I do. So I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my right shoulder. And what's happened with that is that it's kind of given me mobility issues. So I've started using it actually from day one when we had the training, and I thought, oh wow, it's taken that dull ache. So I thought this is something that's going to be good for me, and I use it every day. And you know what? It's given me back mobility. I couldn't even bend my shoulder at the back, and it brought on the inflammation. So even my neck, which takes most of the stiffness, even that, I think it brings it all down.
People forget about that with the therapist side of things as well. You've got to be quite mobile too.
Yes, and I think also when you've got issues, your body tends to overcompensate on the other side because you're trying to accommodate inflammation or aches and pains. The PEMF mat, and I've used it in all sorts of different positions, and I think that's also made me aware that if someone's coming to me and saying, well, actually, I've got bursitis, I've got an injury, I can know how to actually handle the person.
So who is your average kind of clientele that's using the high intensity PEMF? Is it like athletes or who's using most?
So actually we've got a mix of people, and we found that the benefit goes to a wide range, and it's not just people that have an injury. We may have had people that have come out of surgery that are using our oxygen chamber, and we know that with PEMF it gives you more nitric oxide, which then widens the blood vessels. So we've had people that have had surgery for like plastic surgery. We've had people with injuries. We've had people with bursitis actually coming in, and it's just general well-being. So aches and pains, anywhere where you've got inflammation. So we know someone comes in with a lower back pain, we know that's probably inflamed. So we put them on the PEMF mat.
And out of the applicators, you've got the mat, the rings. Which one's your favourite to use?
So I think that having them both is a benefit, and the way I explain it to people is that their body is a conductor. So when you're on the mat, you're getting, it's dispersed. When you're with the applicators, actually it's more for the focused area. So the way I explained, I think I excite people a lot because it's from experience on using it, and it's both of them are popular because if you imagine your client, you're explaining because you're educating them, and you're saying, well, actually this pulsed electromagnetic field is going to help your body in this way, mimics the function of the earth, and you go into this whole thing. I'm quite an excitable person when I'm delivering information, and it's been popular for both. So people come in and they've got issues with their ankles, but also have issues, say, with their back. So we know, and I try to explain to people how they've got to sit on the mat or lay flat with their feet up, and then we use the applicators. So it's a combination of both. I wouldn't say one is more popular than the other because I think they work synergistically together.
So we're all wrapped up at BioWell now, so thanks so much for showing me around.
Listen, absolutely brilliant. It's an incredible piece of kit, so if you need some PEMF, get down to BioWell. Obviously, CELLER8 is one of the leaders out there, and we're delighted to be in partnership with them.